Victor Wembanyama's preseason debut was as advertised. The 19-year-old, 7'4" phenom looks like he's ready to dominate the league for the next decade. His duel with Chet Holmgren lived up to the hype, as both gave us a glimpse of the future of this league. This seems like it's going to be the NBA's next great rivalry, and I'm all here for it. And shout out to Chet, who matched Wemby's energy in this one. Chet had 21 points, 9 rebounds, and 1 block in just over 16 minutes of play. But in this video, we're going to be talking about Victor Wembanyama and the stuff we saw from him that makes your jaw drop. Victor has had a lot of hype and buzz that has surrounded him, and after watching him play in his first preseason game against NBA competition, he may in fact live up to all of that hype and then some. What's going on, everyone? It's Luca here, back with another video. In this one, I'm going to be talking about Victor Wembanyama. He is simply not real out there. I'm going to be talking about his preseason debut and some of the stuff that caught my attention. If y'all could do me a favor, please hit a like on the video. It helps it a ton. And please subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. I'm just as excited as all of you to watch Victor Wembanyama play this season in the NBA. Victor Wembanyama played in 2 NBA Summer League games, but his preseason debut with the San Antonio Spurs was more impressive than anything we've seen from him so far. Wembanyama finished with 20 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, and 1 block on 62% shooting from the field and 40% shooting from three-point range in 19 minutes of action. Victor showed impressive abilities on both ends of the floor and proved just how much of an impact he can make on both ends. In Wemby's first bucket in the NBA, he made the 7'1" Holmgren look like he wasn't even there, going right over him for a tip-in on a missed free throw. Now, Wemby doesn't just rely on his menacing size to score. What makes him so unique is that he can play like a guard, and he's so agile, which seems impossible for a player of his size. He runs through a handoff into a sidestep 3 here, and if Wembanyama starts hitting this 3 consistently, good luck to anyone trying to stop him this season. And how about this play? Wemby showing his guard-like hang time, spinning and finishing around Holmgren. This is a player who's 7'4", moving like that. Wembanyama's defense was also as advertised in this one. We already knew that his 8-foot wingspan makes it almost impossible to score over him, and you know Wembanyama is going to block a lot of shots with that frame. But it was crazy to see this play in particular. Jalen Williams appears to have crossed Wemby on this drive, and it looks like Williams is about to score, but not so fast. Wembanyama was still able to block the shot as he wasn't even facing Williams. He was completely backwards to him. Wemby's biggest highlight, however, came when he headbutted Holmgren, sending him flying under the basket, and then he flexed after scoring. Holmgren responded in good nature, calling it an unstoppable move and pointed that it was a headbutt on X. We all heard about the things Wemby is capable of, the power, the agility, the sheer size that he possesses, but finally watching it in a game with NBA talent was something spectacular to see. Wemby's 3-point shot is the only thing in question, as he shot at just 27.5% last season in France, but even if Wemby can't shoot it, he will find different ways to impact the game and score. And his defense will translate to easy buckets for him as well. Another insane play we saw from Wemby was him using his reach. He uses his reach to swipe the ball here, which led to the steal and dunk by him on the other end. This is crazy to see Wembanyama reaching out like that and being able to impact the play where he's not even close to the ball. Now, a key part of unlocking Wemby's fullest potential will be Greg Popovich coaching him. Wemby is not only improving on his own by the day, but he will have arguably the greatest coach ever to coach him along his way, along his development, which is just a scary thought. And this is what Pop said after Wemby's preseason debut, and I quote, "I thought it was fun. He just went out there and played. No big game plan for him or anything like that. He just played basketball, which he likes to do, and he's good at it." And then when asked about how opposing defenses will handle him, Pop answered, "I don't know. We'll see. We're still trying to figure out whether he should be on the perimeter or on the post and in what situations where we can take most advantage of his abilities. I'm not sure if he's even sure, but it will be a little bit of both. He's a smart guy, so he'll figure it out even if I don't know." The future is now. Victor Wembanyama is ready to take this league by storm, and I'm so excited to see how Wemby plays over the course of this regular season and the highlights that are still to come. I mean, Victor Wembanyama is as advertised. The Victor Wembanyama era has officially arrived, and I don't know how you cannot get excited as an NBA fan watching that preseason game and not thinking to yourself, damn, this dude is in fact legit. He may very well be the real deal. Now, I know it's just one preseason game, but just watching Wembanyama play as well as he did against actual NBA competition, that was promising to see, because you know Wembanyama is going to get better as the season progresses. And that duel with Ian Chet was just so fun to watch. I've never been as invested in a preseason game for a very long time as I was in that one. So when you look at Wembanyama, he has all the intangibles, he has the size, he has the skill set, and I believe he is on his way to becoming the next great player of the NBA. Victor Wembanyama has a chance to put the San Antonio Spurs back on the map. It's going to take some time. I'm not suggesting that the Spurs are going to get to the top of the Western Conference in one short season with Wemby, but I do expect the Spurs to be better than a season ago, and I do expect Wembanyama to fully take the keys and just run away with this thing this season in terms of his development, his potential. I do have Wembanyama winning the Rookie of the Year, but I do think it's going to be a lot closer than people think just because of Chet Holmgren and the great things that he does as well. But Victor Wembanyama, this is his opportunity this season to prove to people that he is coming and he is about to turn this San Antonio Spurs franchise around. I mean, you look at the Spurs, they do have a lot of good young players over there, but Victor Wembanyama is clearly the captain of the ship. He is going to be that anchor on both sides, and that's what makes him so compelling as a prospect, that he is so effective on both sides of the basketball. And when you look at his offense in particular, if he starts to hit that shot, that three ball like I mentioned, with consistency, like he's virtually going to be unguardable, because then Wemby can score in a variety of different ways. And Wembanyama reportedly put on a lot of muscle, a lot of mass this summer, gaining weight, and if he continues to develop his body, build his body the right way. We've seen some crazy developments with, Giannis over the years putting on some size and what that did for his game. If Wembanyama can continue to build his body the right way, I mean, he's just going to virtually become unstoppable. So Victor Wembanyama, I'm excited to see what's in store for him. But what was your reaction to Wembanyama's debut? What are your expectations for Wembanyama for this season? What do you have him averaging? What do you think he can accomplish with the San Antonio Spurs in his first season? It's going to be a very exciting year. The NBA is in good hands, especially with Wembanyama and Chet Holmgren entering the league. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Hit a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Plus, ring the bell for more. NBA content is coming at a full swing as the NBA season is fast approaching. I cannot wait for the regular season to officially kick off. That is it for me. This is Lucas signing off. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you all again in the next video.